Good morning, everyone. It is Friday. The video you're about to see that I did on Wednesday is a bit of a mess. You'll see why if you watch it. But I'm sharing with you things that I got recently. It's been a very quiet week for me. I think I made one sale since Wednesday. That's it. And that's really sad. So I'm thinking, is it worthwhile me having it as a business? Like I'm paying, a yearly thing for my business name. I've got to get all the tax sorted, all that. I'm actually honestly thinking about shutting the business side down and just going back as a hobby because it's not getting me anywhere. Like I can't live off what I'm getting because I'm not taking it. I'm putting in that I'm making a certain amount of money, but I'm actually not taking it home because it's going towards new stock, rent for sheds, new shelving, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, thoughts on that, guys? I don't know what to do. But anyway, that is my day. It's just become overcast at the moment. I'll have things to do. And I will see you sometime over the weekend or early next week or Wednesday for sure. I've got a child turning 13 tomorrow, so it's going to be a busy day tomorrow. No garage sailing. So take care, everybody. I will see you as soon as possible, and I hope you enjoy the messy video. P.S. At the very end of this video, there will not be any extra videos of the floods from me for this area that I was in because I shared that with you the other day. So who knows what's going to be at the end? Probably nothing. Take care. See you soon. Bye. Hello everybody. I'm in the shed as you can see, and I've just put up another shelf. Let's go and have a look at it, shall we? Now this I'll show you as I go. I've got to go through all this stuff here that you see. I'm drying out things, guys. I'm still drying out stuff. I came into the shed yesterday and I realised that the pink container that I put all my granddaughter's stuff in had so much water in the bottom of it. So yeah, I've been trying everything out there. But this is all the stuff I've still got to list. So it's all this across this floor. Is it coming through? I hope it is. Yeah. And what's on the shelf? What's on the shelf? I'm not stressed because that's my death pile. And if I can't go up shopping, I've got this to come back to and then I've my new shelf. There's my new shelf. This is mostly stuff that belongs to me that I want to keep or eventually go through, and some of my granddaughter's stuff and my craft. I've got wool stuff up there and I'm probably going to add to it. So that's up there. Down the back here is just boxes. Like I've got to reuse the boxes, but they're there for now, and other bits and pieces. And I've got to put the surfboards in here. So behind the rocking chair, which is actually free to use at the moment, I will be putting I think it's about four surfboards, just to get them out of the weather, because they're in the sun and they're in the rain, so they're going to go really bad. So that's where I'm at the moment. But I'm going to come back in a second and I'm going to show you when I just refresh myself with something to drink, because I'm sweating like a piglet again. It is we've had so much rain, and the sun came out this morning and now it's gloomy again, which I think more rain is coming, and it's just very humid. There's no air coming through the shed. Probably if I stand out there for 5 minutes it will be. But yeah, I'm happy with the shed at the moment. I am sort of semi-organised. I know where to get my jackets, my clothes, my toys, and books. It's good to be able to go up there and just grab what books I need. The DVDs, I was in there a lot yesterday trying to get things, but it was a bit awkward. But now everything's off the floor down there. Well, on that side, I can actually walk it down that side. So that's all my sales side anyway. This side I'm not too fussed about. I'm being really good. I'm actually coming in every day, even if I've gone up shopping, which I did this morning. I'm actually listing stuff out of my death pile as well as listing my new stuff. So I'm going to come back in a second and show you what I got today. Naughty me. This is the third attempt at this video. So I've probably spent about 15 minutes trying to get this video done. I was doing a video and then I realised, then the guy next door appeared and he's got a boat on his back of his car, and every time he gets here, because right next to me, I've got to move my car about 3 or 4 things up that way, and I was cursing him thinking, damn, why in the middle of a video? And then I realised when I was cursing him, silently, not badly, but that the video wasn't working, so I wasn't cursing him anymore. And then I did another video because that one wasn't working, so I started again and it cut out at 2 minutes. Then I started it again, continued it, and it cut out again. So we're going to see if this one continues. So I just want to say hello. I hope you enjoyed that little bit before. And for you who do not know me, I'm a reseller of all sorts of weird stuff, weird and wonderfuls, new stuff, old stuff, secondhand, lots of things. Vintage is my thing. And I live in a bus with usually four or five of my grandkids. Now the 21-year-old usually stays in a tent, and she's come back because she broke up with her boyfriend, but they're back together. So you know, life. And my 17-year-old grandson is stuck up in Bundaberg because of the floods, and my 21-year-old granddaughter is in Evans Head because of the floods, and my 15-year-old granddaughter is in McLean because of the floods. So I've only got two at home, so it's been very, very quiet, no fighting, no arguing, and it just cut out again. Every 2 minutes it cuts out. I don't know what's going on. It hasn't done that before. So I'm going to be doing this every 2 minutes. Okay, guys, I'm going to just keep doing it because I'm not going to quit. So this morning I was very stressed. My husband's hurt his back, so I had to do the loo run and all the rest of it, and I've had to deal with drying out stuff, as I said before, and I've had to just pull a whole mattress off Miss 15's bed. It leaks down that side. Mr. 17's bed was fine. It was just a little bit damp, took his stuff off, dried it out, but hers is putrid. It's got lots of black mold, so I've had to throw that out the door, and I'm hoping that there'll be free dump runs at the moment. That's me. So I'm that stressed from kids and all the extra dramas that I don't even want to talk about, that I said I'm going op shopping. So I did. So what did I get when I went op shopping? Well, I walked into, hang on, I've got to get it now. Walked into Salvo's. The very first thing I saw was these funky hippie pants. Now, you guys out there are probably going, oh my God, they're disgusting. They are kind of, but they're kind of funky too. I'm going to see if I can wear them, if I can get away with them. If I can't, I know two granddaughters who will say they're mine, and both of them will fight over it, and eventually they'll get worn out by both of them. And I'll just say they're mine, and they're going to be shared by them kids because everyone always pinches my clothes. So they've got them first. Then I'm walking down the little ramp. They've got a little ramp as you're going into Salvo's. Just keeping an eye on that little thing, and they had this little copper bowl thingy. I'm waiting for it to stop. I'm going to go grab it. It's from Copper Art. Now, you boomers out there know Copper Art. Remember Copper Art? Let me know if you remember Copper Art. It was a very big company back in the 70s, 80s, and this is one of theirs. And I got it for me because I'm going to eventually learn how to grow plants without killing them. So that'd be a little pot plant pot. So I'll put a pot plant in here and swap it around and hopefully won't kill it. So that's what I plan on doing with that, and it only cost me $3. They did have vases and stuff there, like they were $3 each. I'm really not interested in that. I really like that. So I grabbed that. 2 minutes and 5 seconds it keeps turning off, so I'll keep an eye on that. And then I got, I got this. I love these. Okay, I'll show you these. I think it's 4 or 5 of these little pottery. Probably all came from the same home actually, because it's got this sort of like hippie sort of style. Beautiful cups, about 4 or 5 of those for 50 cents each by Anthill. I think it says Anthill Pottery. So I'm going to do this Google up. Did a quick Google in the shop, couldn't find it, but I thought 50 cents each, who cares? Sell them, keep them, doesn't matter. 50 cents each, it's no biggie. So I grabbed those because of the colour and the way that they're designed and all the rest of it, and I like pottery. And then I could also grab this one that was next to it because of the beautiful colouring, and it was also only 50 cents. So I grabbed that one as well. And then I walked up a little bit further, just taking my time, and I saw 2 of these really funky 70s style, made in, I don't know, can't even see, probably if I put some white behind it, and no, mainly Indonesia, hey. I don't know, but I really like them. Made in Indonesia, but I love them. They're really thick, not thin ones. So I like it. Only 2 of them, but I grabbed them anyway. And then I also got this, and I just fell in love with it. This is not going to beat me. I'm going to keep going. I'm not a teapot person as a general rule, but I'm a vintage person as a 100% rule. And I really need to get back into selling my vintage pieces because that's my true thing. I do love op shopping and finding things that I know will sell for good money. But I love finding vintage, and that is my passion, and that's what I want to really get working towards more again. I originally started when I started my eBay years ago. It was a lot of vintage when I started my YouTube years ago and stopped again. In the beginning it was all vintage, mostly vintage stuff then too. And I've sort of diverted to more, stuff that people buy, but I need to get back to here because I think it's important to follow your passions and just follow your passions and find your purpose. That's my thing. So it's lovely. You cannot see what it's, all I can see very vaguely on the bottom, it says made in England. It's got a registered mark on it, but I cannot read what it says. It's got a number on it on the very bottom, And yeah, so I've got to look into that one at the moment. I'll find out. I'll find out information. Then of course I never ever go to an op shop without going to check the books. Okay, and so I went to the books. I'm just watching my time, and I picked up Cassandra Clare. Now I've got Cassandra Clare books up the back, but not as clean as these ones are. I have 6 of these beautiful books. They did cost me $1 each. There's 2 more down here. They cost me $1 each. I do not like, as a general rule, paying any more than 50 cents for books because I'm a cheap one. But I spent $1 each on these because they are like new. They still have this brand new shop smell. Isn't that beautiful, beautiful smell when you go in a bookshop and you've got that really fresh. It's not going to win. It's not, oh yeah, you know that one? So that's what they smell like. I'm going to get this video done. Do or die. It's Thursday at the moment, I think. I think it's Thursday. Is it Tuesday? I think it's Thursday. I don't know what day it is. What day is it? I don't know. I'll know later. I'll check it. I think it's Thursday. I don't know. I think it is. I hope it is. Okay. So, oh no, I'm not showing you that one. That's later. Okay. So that op shop, I think that was done. I did spend. Oh, here I got this as well. I spent $37, and I feel like there's something else. So if there is, there is. I don't know. But I ended up getting this belt as well. I feel like there was something else in that shop. Oh well. I got this belt, 1989. Country music. I don't know if it's coming through on your side, probably back to front, I don't know. Beautiful leather belt for $5. The buckle is what sold it for me. I was going to give it to Mr. 13, but it's not going to fit him, not for a long time. And I thought, you know what? Was it upside down when I showed you? It was, I think. Yeah, it's going to be sold. So it was a very funky belt, made in 1989, made in the USA. So I'll have a look at that. It's even got the guitar and a banjo on the very back of that as well. Check it out. Look at that. All that detail on the back. So there's more information on the back. I'll have a look at that later. Oops. And then I'm waiting for this to cut out on me. I went to 2 of my op shops were closed. 2 of my favourite ones in Southside were closed. One got in, and I would say 100% got inundated with water because their shop sort of sits down a bit lower, and the other one may have got a little bit in, but they were closed as well. But one of the op shops that I don't go to a lot, I went because it's $1 each. Everything is $1 each. And in my head, because I heard it on the radio, in my head I was thinking, oh, $1 each for clothing, right? I'm just kicking myself because and these other people walked in, this young couple walked in just after me, and I'd forgotten that they, on this shelf out the front, they had the pop, you know, the pop-it, these things here I missed out on, see? The pop, you know, those things, Funko Pop type things. 3 of them were there, and they had $10 on them, and I didn't even think, in my head it was just clothing. He got them all for $1 each. So I'm going to have a look and torture myself to see how much they're worth, and hope they're not worth much, and I really hope he's a collector and he enjoys them, because they did go into my bag, because when I got to the counter with all my stuff, the lady started to pack them in, and I realised that she'd put the poppets in there, and I said, oh, they're not mine. Like, I wish they were, but they're actually not. The girlfriend had heard me, the guy's girlfriend, she says, oh, thank you. I said, I just couldn't. I said, I've been eyeing them off for ages, but I just couldn't do it. So he got his poppets thanks to me. I'm too honest? No, I'm honest. Okay, so in that particular shop, because everything was only $1, I think actually that was only 50 cents. That's even better. Everything was $1. I ended up getting Peter Rabbit. Now, why did I get Peter Rabbit? Because he was only $1, right? He's a proper Peter Rabbit. And I thought, well, these guys are not shifting yet. My Peter Rabbit library books. I like book and library. You know what I'm talking about. These books, Peter Rabbit books. I'm going to actually decide to list it with him. So he's going to go there with them books. That's why I got him. That's why I paid $1. He's probably worth more than $1 anyway. And while I was there, I also got, just keep an eye on that time, because it's getting less and less every single time, and I do not want to talk to myself again. Ready? I got this Bushmills little sort of jersey type thing, and they were selling for decent money too. Hang on. Oh, okay, went further this time. Bushmill shirt. Now, I am trying hard not to get shirts. I'm trying hard. But because it sort of had that jersey polo type look to it, that's why I got it, even though it's short sleeve, and I did a comp, and it's colour. It's my favourite colour, so I had to get it. So, yeah, got that for $1. I'm comping. It's raining again, guys. I'm really concerned that, yeah, it's going to be a while before we actually get my kids back. Okay. I also ended up getting, wasn't much. I only spent $5 in this shop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, something else, I don't know what, is missing. So I got these flashcards. Now, I don't know if they charged me $1 or charged me 50 cents. Now, a few months ago, if you remember rightly, I actually got a packet of these. I think I picked them up from the tip shop. And I went on to sell them for really good money. These are great for people at home learning. You know, they're going to be doctors and all that to learn the anatomy. And what I might do, or the nervous system, all the rest of it's got everything there. What I might do is actually put it with the colouring book that you remember I picked up a few weeks ago from the tip shop. Thanks to the tip shop. I'm going to put it all with that because they're in great condition, and yeah, I think that'll sell well there. So we'll see what they sell for. If I find them on eBay, I'll show you above. But I know I sold my last packet for like $40 or something. So we're watching the time. And I did get this 1, 2, 3, 4. There was definitely one more thing, and I don't know what it was. So unless you charge me an extra $1, I don't know. I ended up getting R.M. Williams. Now, if you haven't watched Diary of a Flipper today, you need to go over and jump on over there because he is the jeans man. Like Mel from Back from Burnout is the book girl, and you know, we've got all the other people doing their thing. But Diary of a Flipper, he is the jeans man, and here's a video of what he says the top 10 jeans to look out for this year. He did one last year, and he's done one this year. I'm no competition. He got first, I think he's rated first in the eBay sales. So he was, I think he still is, I don't know, but for jeans, so he's done really well. So I felt so sad about my pockets that, and I put all these on the table. I swear there's something else. I put all this stuff on the table, and I thought, you know, I'm going to have a little wander around. $1 each. Everything's $1, like everything. I'll have to go back again tomorrow, maybe, and have a look again. But they had these, I went and found these. Now, I didn't see these the first time around. These are, I think they're men's R.M. Williams jeans. Yep. Oh no, they might be actually they're ladies' jeans. I don't know now. We've got size 14. They look bigger than a 14. I don't know. No, they might be men's, or maybe both. Anyway, light. Now, I have not seen white. I don't think I've got the cream ones. I've got the dark denim ones. I've got all sorts of colours, but I haven't had the white ones yet. R.M. Williams always sells. Keep an eye out for it. And $1. Like, you know, a lot of times when R.M. Williams and a lot of second-hand shops are going for 15, 20, all those sort of prices. These are the older version made in Australia, so they don't make them in Australia. I think they're bringing them back to Australia to be made, but they were doing it overseas for a while. So I got those as well. Now, I know there was 5 items in that lot. Don't know what the 5th one it was. Cannot remember. If I remember, I'll put it up last, but I don't know what it was. I think they just overcharged me, to be honest. Oh no, it was a little scarfy thing. I'm not even going to show you that's what it was. 5 things. It's like a little woven, sort of like silky. Yeah, it's over there. I'm not going to show you. It's over there. Okay, so then I thought I went and got Macca's for the boys, took that all home, and went out again. No, I went to Bunnings on the way home with Mr. 12 and got my shelving system, which you saw. Popped it up today, so it was good. Got my shelving system, walked out of there and realised that we've got the gas canisters. We've had issues with our power, so we've got a leakage in the sides of some areas next to my bed and next to the kids' bed. 2 of the kids' beds got a leak. Can't find it. We've also got a power switch that my husband can replace and fix. They don't sell them in Grafton anymore. He's got to go to Cross Harbour or Ballina. Cops is closer, but we can't get out. He's hurt his back. So we were stressing a bit the other day when all the water was pouring down, because we only had like 2 canisters left, 1 canister left, so I went and got some more of those later because I forgot to go the first time. Anyway, stop rambling. So after I got rid of the grandson, and I got the canisters, I came out and I was heading to the shed. Oh, good little girl, no more op shops, and I saw the auxiliary op shop was open. It's 2:30. But oh, they're still open. I'm going to go in there quickly and have a look. And they had $1 shoes, and yeah, I'll show you what I got there. Okay. Let's go. I'm waiting for it to turn off. I got these shoes. They are only cotton on shoes, but they are leather. And they're not my size, but I think someone will love them. You know, if I get $20 for them, it's still a good amount of money. I'm trying to try a bit more because you know I want to get over $20. I got a little skirt for $1 for. Probably send it up to my granddaughter up in Bundaberg, even though we're not talking anymore at the moment. I got these funkiest shoes ever, not for me because I do not wear this style of shoe at all, but because they were a Jade Rose brand, and I think they're a pretty good brand, they look like they've barely been worn because they must be very uncomfortable. They were very funky, so someone who likes funky shoes, might love them. So I got them for $1. Got some batteries for $1. Because actually she gave them to me for free because she doesn't know if they work. So I got them for free. And then, oh yeah, I've got this platter. Once again, talking about the vintage stuff. This is $4. I don't like paying too much for my stuff, but it's Carlton Ware. And Carlton Ware, if you don't know, is a good reseller. Carlton Ware, and I'm pretty sure this is actually a match to my teapot that I have up for over $150. I'll check if it's a match. If it's a match, I might put them together, or I'll just, let people know that I've got both. So they look very much like a match to me. So we're going to see. But it was $4. A little bit of crackling and staining in there, but still people will buy it if they've got a collection and they want more Carlton Ware, they'll buy it. And I've got this funky thing for $1 because I just want to make it to $10. It just says, this little vest is for personal care, a hanky for your nose and a comb for your hair. Just something, funky if you want to make something like that for the markets. I just thought it was good. The sun has come out, it's blaring, shining right in my face. So I got those, and I got this book. Now this book I actually have in my collection up north, and I have sold this book before. It's The Gentle Arts. It's got all really old sort of photos of all old people doing, over 100 years ago, all their crafty things. If you want to interested in it, let me know. And it's a beautiful book. I like it. I've kept one for myself. I've got this book. Now, why did I get these books? I didn't even. Lucky I'm nearly finished. I didn't comp because they're only 50 cents each. So I grabbed all the books there. I grabbed this one for me, The Hobby Farm. That sun is pretty bright. Oh, by the way, this skirt is a Tree of Life skirt. And if you know what Tree of Life expensive they are, that's a good bargain for $1. And I was really happy with this one. This one doesn't comp for much, but I actually got it for me to read. Pete Evans, But I thought it's got really nice pictures in there and nice, just ideas of how to make yourself feel better, because I really need a makeover really badly. My hair needs a makeover. I'm actually contemplating getting it coloured, but then I don't want to go through all the growing out my silvers again. So we'll see what happens. The one thing I'm really happy I got from that shop, I think that's all I got, was this R.M. Williams book. How cool is that? I Once Met a Man, True Stories from one of Australia's great folk heroes. So I haven't comped it. I'm probably going to end up going to read it myself, possibly let my mother read it. She loves the Australian stories. And then I'll probably sell it on. But yeah, I got that R.M. Williams book for 50 cents. So I'm very happy with that. And I think that's the end of my thing. Now, I think today, when you see this, it's going to be Friday. If today is Thursday and I'm doing the video, you'll see this probably Friday or Saturday, or probably Friday. What day is it? I can't even look, because if I look, I'll lose you. Okay, I think it's either Friday or Saturday. Thursday or Friday. Is it? I don't know when I'm going to load this, because I've got to do what's sold Wednesday yet. So that was going to come first, and this is going to come second, or this is going to come together. I don't know, because it was a pretty crappy week. So we'll know in about 5 minutes, 2 seconds for you. I'll decide. I've got to take photos of all this stuff. What I've been doing is I've been coming in the shed taking photos of stuff that I haven't listed up here. 5 to 10 items. But when I buy stuff, I've got to do that. So 4 or 5 items today of stuff up here, and I'm going to be taking photos of stuff that I've got today, so I don't get behind and have this mess that I have at the moment. So take care, guys. I'll see you in a minute, or I might not. Take care. See you sometime soon. Bye. And you're still there. Bye.